So it is officially day 7 after my hysterectomy, and let me tell you a few things that I've learned for others who may be in this situation. They do very quickly go over everything, and again, my surgeon was great, doctors were great, but it's very nonchalant the way they go over things, and there's no really precautions. They warn you of different things that may happen. However, it just doesn't, it doesn't hit your mind until you're actually in it. So I had posted a video about day 3 and I was not feeling the greatest. I was in quite a bit of pain. And this also goes out for anybody who is very holistic and does not take pain meds, who tries to stay on the more natural end of things. This is what I've learned. So the night of day 3 got excruciating, and it rolled into day 4. I was literally up the entire night, walking around my house and running to the bathroom on and off throughout the entire night. I had so much pain in my stomach because I had to go to the bathroom and I couldn't. I was bound. At this point, here I am throughout the night, either on the toilet trying to go to the bathroom or walking around my house and Googling what could be wrong. And we all know how that is. That is like doom Googling. You look up a situation and it's the most, worst case scenario. So now all these different things started popping up. Appendicitis, or my intestines are bound, or they're twisted, or I don't even know. But now I'm sitting here thinking, I just had surgery. For me to go into a hospital and be cut back open and have another surgery, I don't think I could handle that. So after being up all night, I wound up doing a let's try this. If all else fails, then I have to go to the emergency room at 7:30 in the morning. Now, mind you, I didn't go to sleep yet. 7:30 in the morning, I took Miralax, I took X-Lax, and I took Gas-X. Because if none of that worked, I had a problem. A few hours later, I laid down. A few hours later, I was getting those pains consistently in my stomach. I was finally able to go to the bathroom. It is a mix of what you're eating and the pain medicine. Now, I'm not on any narcotics, but I am on high dosage of ibuprofen and Tylenol for the pain. So since day 3, and now I'm on day 7, I have been completely off of pain medication. I have not taken it at all. I am too afraid to. So I am just dealing with what I'm feeling, because I'd rather that than the pain that I was in the night of day 3. It is very easy for your stomach to get bound up because your body is in complete shock. Not to mention the fact that it's really not easy to eat, and there aren't many options to eat to make sure that you're preventing this from happening. It was excruciating. I mean, I just had them in there cutting things, sewing things, and here I am trying to push. It was excruciating. So that's just a forewarning for anybody who goes through this. I don't think they stress enough about, what could happen. They do tell you. I'm not saying they didn't tell me, but it just gets said so fast. And, your biggest thing after surgery is getting the anesthesia out of your system and starting to feel normal again. I'm still having issues with eating. It doesn't really matter what I eat. The only thing that I'm seeming to be able to get down without that heaviness is soups and the crackers for the denseness. But I have been just going through it without any pain meds. Yeah, I don't know. I just I don't think that enough is gone over. You know, they ask you consistently, do you have any questions? But if you've never been through this, how do you know what to ask? So again, yes, they did let me know. They gave me a packet. It had all this stuff in it. You know, this could happen, that could happen, this could happen. So I was very much well informed. The thing is your body's going to react the way it's going to react. Your body is going to try to adjust to what it's trying to adjust to. And that's exactly what my body is trying to do. So with now no more anesthesia in my system and no pain medicine, I'm not having those issues as bad as I was. Not even close to as bad as I was. But I'm moving around a little bit more. I do need to take rests in between. And now that my focus is not so much on the physical end of the hysterectomy, I'm really starting to, on a spiritual level and psychological level, feeling as if I'm grieving a little bit. This hysterectomy was not something that I wanted done. It was something that I needed due to the adenomyosis in order to help me. Even at my age, you know, even if I chose not to want any more children, it's the simple fact that as a woman, one of the things that we hold the dearest is the femininity of being able to bear children, to bring life into this world. And it's really hitting me hard mentally that, you know, that even if I didn't want any more kids, it was taken away from me. And because of my spirituality and because of, you know, what I practice, you have those moments of the grief. You have those moments of feeling like, you know, why did this happen? And then there's the other side of it, due to my spirituality, that I do believe that there is no coincidence. Everything does happen for a reason. And I think it's beneficial for me to legitimately grieve the loss of the core of my feminine power was taken. I need to grieve that. I need to grieve it and then let it go. And I was doing my own research and looking things up to see if this is a common reaction for women. And there's quite a few women out there who have spiritually had to heal from this. But again, it's one of those things where it's kind of hidden. Not really many people speak out about it. But I'm going to dabble a little deeper into it and share my experience with anybody else who's willing to listen in case they're in this situation, and hope that it can help others, because I didn't really have any guidance in it. And when you speak about it to people who don't see it that way, they don't understand. So there's not really much compassion when it comes to speaking about it with people that are not on the same level spiritually. So I'm going to share my experience and share what I'm doing to try to grieve and let go and move forward from it. And hopefully it can help somebody else. But other than that, I hope you have a great day. Blessed be. Amen. Peace. And I love you. Take care of yourself.